You are now tuned in to the Players Den podcast. It's your boy Tone.
Wayne Ski.
And we back.
Baby.
We're not going to waste y'all time. Y'all, we know everybody want to know about NBA Finals, who won, who had. This is Thursday before the finals.
Yep.
And I'm thinking this is the finale. I'm thinking this is game 6. This is it. No game 7. But we're going to get into that a little later. We're going to get into, we start the show with football.
Yep.
And let's get into it. I don't have a lot of news in football, but I do want to talk about safety Minkah Fitzpatrick agreeing to a 4-year deal worth $73.6 million with the Steelers, making him the highest paid safety in the game.
Getting 18.4 a season. 18.4.
He deserved it. The team that had him didn't know how to use him.
Right.
I didn't understand. He flourished as soon as he got to Pittsburgh. When he got there last year, he flourished in the middle of the season. He came in and they was a different team on defense. So shout out to Minkah. It was when you do good work, you get paid for it. I mean, that's just what it boils down to.
Yep.
I think that's pretty much it with NFL. I do want to get into the Braves though. No, let's get into Kyrie Willis from the Colts, and then we'll get on to the Braves.
Yeah.
Colts safety Kyrie Willis is retiring after 3 seasons, and his explanation for it is he's humble, he's grateful for the opportunity in the NFL, but he's giving his life over to Christ. So I don't know if that means he's about to be a pastor or if he's about to be in a cult. I don't know what's going on. Cult turn cult.
A mega church.
Cult from cult to cult. I don't know what's going on. I hope my brother, everything works out for him. 3 years in the game, I'm pretty sure he made enough money to do what he need to do in life.
He I got enough money for my mega church.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'll make my money doing
Jonathan Isaac Jr.
Right. Who else? Buddy from the Pacers, I think.
It's another one? I thought it was just Jonathan Isaac from Orlando.
Nah, it's the Darren Collinson.
He a pastor too.
Yeah, Darren Collinson.
Facts. That's why he ain't came back. He was supposed to be a Laker 2 seasons ago.
Right.
Came courtside and didn't even go. But let's get into Braves. I know everybody know that Albies fractured his left foot. He's out 6 to 8 weeks.
Tough.
It's a bummer because Albies was having a great season. The Braves are on a 14-game winning streak right now. He was doing his thing in the infield, and he was definitely doing his thing batting. I mean, he was top 2, top 3 player on the team. But we gonna miss him. We definitely gonna miss Albies, our second baseman. The guy that's filling in for him, Orlando.
He filling the void.
Last 2 games, 2 home runs. He's looking good. But I just wanted to shout Albies out. I hope everything works out for him. Come back healthy. Like I said, the Braves have won 14 games in a row. They're off tonight. They play in Chicago tomorrow for the weekend. I think they have swept the last 3 or 4 series.
Yeah. So
I mean, just keep it up. Bringing up Michael Harris was a big thing for us.
Absolutely.
Since bringing Michael Harris up in his 8-game hitting streak, he got an 8-game hitting streak, by the way. He's hitting .433, 13 for 30. That's great. Jeez. 3 doubles, 1 triple, 2 homers, back-to-back game homers.
Right.
8 RBIs. He scored 8 times, and 2 stolen bases.
And our record, 14-3 with him?
14-3. He's played 17 games with the Braves. He's only lost 3.
His first 3, and he ain't lost 1
He ain't lost his first 3. After that, it was time to take over.
Yeah.
Braves look good. I want to shout out Austin Riley.
Oh, for sure.
With his 2 home runs on yesterday, Austin Riley is now tied for the National League lead with 18 home runs this season. Only Yankee slugger Aaron Judge, he has 25. And he's running baseball right now. Yankees are running baseball right now. 45-16, 46-16, I believe. Number 1 baseball team right now. Number 1 hitting team collectively. They look pretty good, but I just don't trust those teams that have these breakout hits and then, in the past we don't hear about these teams. So I'm not really trusting the Yankees to finish. We got 98, 99 games left in the season.
Right.
Everybody doubted the Braves, and look at them. 9 games above 500, 5 games behind the Mets. Everybody said the Mets was just clear runners to win. It's crazy. One journalist was on this radio show, the Mets, you can book it, National League champions. And the next game, the Braves just was like, fuck that. 14 games in a row right now. Haven't lost in June. It's just you see these runs. They did it last year. I'm not worried. That's why I wasn't on the show really speaking about the Braves too much. It was too early. Haven't been All-Star break. You got a month until All-Star break. I'm not really worried about what the Braves are doing right now. 14 games, like I said. You can't deny it. You know this team is on the up and coming.
Oh, for sure.
I know a lot of teams are spooked about it. Bringing up Michael Harris, bringing up Spencer Strider. That pitcher, he's looking. He got some shit in the tank.
Oh yeah.
Being able to throw 90, 99, and then can drop it off to about 83 for a changeup. He got some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He had 11 Ks last night in the victory.
That's huge.
Against the Pirates. Just been brought up. He's only been up a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
He's looking good. I've been watching the Braves. They're looking very good. Like I said, it's not even an All-Star break. So let's see what we can do and keep going. Like I said, Michael Harris was a big thing. Was bringing him up from Double-A. Didn't even have to go to Triple-A. Came from Rome to the big leagues, and he haven't let us down yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking like every single one of our position players can be an All-Star. Or they're playing at an All-Star level.
Correct.
I mean,
I agree.
Azuna's been stepping up.
Oh, my. Three home runs
in 3 games. Swansby's been playing
goodness.
like the best shortstop in the league.
Batting 290 right now. I want to say he has 12 home runs.
Yeah, something around there.
Yeah, but he's looking very good.
Matt Olson, we know what he can do.
Oh, he's leading the league in doubles.
Matt Olson?
Yeah.
Austin Riley, I know you already said it. He second in MLB in total home runs. Right. I mean,
but only thing about
and then we got Acuna, the MVP candidate.
Right.
I mean,
and he missed a month. Only thing I'm worried about, yes, Matt Olson is leading the league in doubles. Only thing I don't like is we pay him to do more than do doubles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So hopefully he can just get it in gear. Last year he had 39 home runs, 59 RBIs. I want to see that this year too.
Oh yeah.
You was a Golden Glove winner last year. We brought you in from the A's because you're first baseman. Excuse me. Material to replace Freddie Freeman. He's from Atlanta.
He started the season off super hot. He's cooled off a little bit, but he's still playing at a great level. But we know we want him back to that beginning of the season, Matt Olson, where it's more consistent and he hitting the long balls and stuff as well. But
prospects, I just hit y'all. Sorry, I had to interrupt. They've been on my ass. I finally got them back. I got prospects, y'all. I had to tell everybody, man. They've been in my bag. I had to get my bag back. Continue, ain't my bad, brother.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just going on about how good the team is. I left out Travis Darno, the catcher, as well. And then, like you said, the bullpen's been stepping up. We knew this could happen, but we just started the season off pretty slow. We was missing Acuna. Acuna's back in the fold, in the thick of things, and we're bringing up the right players. And I mean, they looking incredible. Hopefully, we can get to about 20, 25 wins, streak wise.
Man, I don't want us to lose in June. Let's keep it up. Let's go to the game Monday. If they close this out, if they sweep Chicago, let's be at the game Monday. Yeah. That'd be 17 games in a row. Let's go for 18. Let's be in there drunk. Let's get some beer.
I might be there regardless.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. The tickets aren't expensive. Let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah, we can do that.
I want to see if my granddad want to go. Fuck it. Let's get there. Let's do it.
Yeah, for sure. But that's it for baseball. Anything else?
No, that's it, bro.
Yeah, I mean that breaks it down. But so let's go and get into the meat and potatoes of the sports world that's going on right now. The NBA finals are going down. We're gonna talk about Game 5 before we talk about Game 6 that's happening tonight. But I was just thinking, like while we was talking about in the football segment, I was thinking we might need to hop on. If the Warriors win tonight, we might need to hop back on and
let's do it
and do
a quick one.
Yeah, a quick little to let them know, and pop our shit for a little bit.
Okay.
But in that Game 5, Warriors came to play. They end up winning the game 104-94. This game was surprisingly bad for Steph. I mean, he couldn't buy a shot from 3. He ended the game with 16 points, 8 assists. But he shot 7-22 from the field and 0 for 9 for 3. That was his first career playoff game where he didn't hit a three, and I think it ended a regular season and playoff game streak of about 220 or 33 games straight with a three.
Was it since 2018?
Since 2018.
Yeah.
That was his first game.
I can't believe he went 0-9 though. That shocked the hell out of me that they won by 10, by the way. How you win by 10?
Andrew Wiggins.
You can't say I don't be calling
Wiggins.
shit. I be calling shit. You can't say it. You can't say I don't be calling. No cap. That fourth quarter, I said Andrew Wiggins, give my boy the ball. Let him just eat. Like, when he went over Robert Williams on that little hook shot, I said this game, nobody can 1 through 5. He just cooked 1 through 5, literally. Yeah. Al Horford was too slow. Robert Williams, he was cooking Jason Tatum.
Yeah. My
God. And when he froze Tatum on that little stunt move, it's like he did an in and out Tatum had. I was like, yeah, he got him. Like they don't even know what he doing. They can't guess what he doing. When you flinch, you don't know that move. You didn't know he was gonna do that. You think he going left? Nah. I'm finna cook you, go right, and then I'm gonna body you. He really strong as hell. Yeah. Wiggins is a strong forward.
Wiggins, he played the game of his life, man. I mean, on the biggest stage, and it happened to be a game where their leader Steph Curry just had one of the worst shooting performances in his finals career, pretty much. Besides, he had one other game, but. He don't got many of these. But Wiggins ended the game with 26 points and 13 rebounds. He came up huge. The only starter to hit a three was Klay Thompson. So the Warriors had a very bad shooting night. So did the Celtics. We'll get into that as well. But they had a very bad shooting night. Only like I said, only starter to hit a three was Klay, and he hit 5 of them though. And he ended the game with 21, 2 assists. 3 rebounds. Draymond Green started the game off hot. Got 2 quick buckets in the first quarter. Ended the game with 8 points, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds, and he also fouled out. But he played solid. I got to give it to him, especially coming off that terrible Game 4. Probably one of the worst games of his career. We say 8, 6, and 7, and it don't sound impressive.
It's not impressive, but it's
the stuff he do on the court within the stats, the stuff that don't count on the stat sheet. He stepped up. He did a good job defending Jaylen Brown that game too. Held him to only 18 points on 5 of 18 shooting and 0 for 5 from 3.
Yep.
So even though the stat line wasn't very glamorous, he played those minutes. They counted. On the Celtics side, Jason Tatum led them in scoring with 27 points. He also had 10 rebounds. Marcus Smart had 20 points and 3 rebounds. Jaylen Brown 18 and 9. Robert Williams 10 and 8, and Al Horford 9 and 9.
Can he do more than 9 and 9?
He should be able to. Game 1 he dropped 26 and
ain't did shit since.
And ain't dropped over.
You know what's crazy? He let the critics really be right about him. He let them be right.
Yeah, that was a once in a lifetime.
He said once in a lifetime, and he should have came harder. He could have came back and dropped 18. No, he came back and dropped 2.
Right.
Then the next game he dropped 3. Then one game he dropped 0.
He dropped 0?
I want to say Al Horford didn't score in one of them games.
Nah, I don't think he scored in every game.
Let me see, man.
Yeah, he scored in every game.
Man, let's see.
He had 9. I think he had like. Let me see. He had
2.
Then here, Game 4, he had
2. He had 2 back-to-back games.
Ew.
And then he had
8.
He had 8. Okay. 2. My bad. 0 to 2. He had 2 back-to-back games.
He ain't scored double digits since the first game.
I could have sworn it was 0. I didn't know he scored 2 that one game. I swear to God.
He snuck a layup in on
it. Had to have been late because I don't remember him scoring in that game. But he scored 2, y'all, back-to-back games. After dropping 26, so I don't know what's wrong with Al Horford. Can he get back in? Can he get back in tune?
The thing is, I hope he don't because I want to see the Warriors win the championship tonight,
and I want to see them
in Boston.
But the only thing I don't like about it is Adam Silver won't make the ceremony because he's still out. He out tonight again. So if they win, the commissioner,
he got COVID.
Yeah, the commissioner won't be there tonight. That's the only thing that's gonna suck because they won't. That'll break the tradition of. How many 100 years of the NBA? No commissioner at the ceremony tonight. That's weird.
It's time for history. Let's witness history tonight. Fuck it.
Who's gonna break it down? Who gonna present the trophy tonight? Mike Breen?
Nah.
I'm just bullshitting.
He said Mike.
I'm just bullshitting. I don't know. I'm just saying though.
That nigga gonna come out with the trophy and say bang.
Steph, I knew it. Bang. Give him the trophy.
That's all he can say.
But no, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Who is Adam Silver right hand man though? For real.
This man said Mike Breen, man. Nah.
He should let Chris Paul do it over the players committee. Chris Paul should present it.
Nah.
He may drop that bitch on his foot. He may be like, nigga.
Nah. Chris Paul ain't gonna, nah. Imagine him handing Steph Curry the finals MVP trophy.
Shit. He may, oh my.
He might.
Never mind. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Nah.
Okay. Well, who
We
gonna
gotta
do
do
it?
Bill Russell. Bill Russell.
Yeah. Why Larry Bird don't ever pull up and do shit?
Yeah,
like, he don't.
Why
Jordan
retires?
It's crazy that Larry Bird and Jordan really don't fuck with the NBA. Like, but they own, like, I think Larry Bird part owner of the Pacers, ain't he? Or,
yeah, he might be.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but they don't really fuck with, like,
they like to just be in the cut.
Like, Michael Jordan got his hands all on the NBA, but he don't do, like, speeches or talk. Like, I think he spoke at the, like, top 75, but you're not getting too much out of Jordan, like, when it comes to the NBA. And I wonder why it's like that. Why it gotta be like that?
He getting booked like rappers for shows, but he want 50 million.
That's why I miss Kobe. Kobe wouldn't treat the game like that. Like,
oh no,
motherfucker had a show and like Jordan don't sit courtside in games. You know how good that'll look for the NBA. Jordan at a game courtside with some yak in his hand at a playoff at a finals game.
For sure.
Damn, like bro, you went 6 or 6. You might give somebody some luck. They may shake hands. Steph, shake your hand and drop 60. But they don't fuck with the league. Larry Bird don't either.
Yeah.
But
Larry Bird coached though for a little bit.
Yeah, but he ain't really where he at now. Behind the scenes, basketball operations of the Pacers and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, it sucks that it gotta be like that. Especially when your team in the final, Larry Bird should not Paul Pierce. And no disrespect to Paul Pierce, but
he an all-time Celtic great.
Yeah, but he not the great though. He not the GOAT. He not the man. He is one of them.
He the second.
But,
he in the top. He a top 5 Celtic.
Yeah,
all time.
I think he top 2. He number 1 in their points all time now.
Yeah,
but
I can't Bill Russell though.
True, the rings.
Yeah.
The fucking rings.
So I'd say top 5 all time Celtics.
Okay, yeah, but you expect Larry Bird to really show some, especially Tatum. Damn, he came out with the Larry Bird shirt. He ain't at the game though. Well, Paul Pierce at the game with his yak in his hand tonight, jacket on.
You know
what's going on.
You know what he doing after the game.
You couldn't tell him shit 2 games ago.
Man, what?
Oh my
he
God.
Was popping his shit. Game 3, he popped his shit.
You knew to show Paul Pierce with that big ass leather green on. Shit was thick in here. I know he was sweaty.
Big Baby Davis can't go to the games no more. Nah. They said if you go to another game, you gonna have to sit, brother. You on probation. You breaking it.
Damn, Glenn. Glenn fucked up, Glenn.
He be sending people seats and shit. People was like, bro, you in my seat.
He was like, don't do that. That video I had did that thing. He's like, don't do that. And then the dude said something. And Glenn was like, no, don't do that. But the video had cut off. I'm like, damn. I wanted to see that little X-rated action. Like, I know Glenn got in his ass real quick. Like, bro, don't do that.
But the game tonight, our prediction. I think we both going with the Warriors. Man, Steph, I want to see
10 threes from Steph tonight. You went 0-9. Give me 10 tonight. Give me 20 points in the first quarter.
50. I wanted Giannis closeout game 6 from last year. 50 points. Steph Curry.
Me too.
Finals MVP. Clay 25.
Because then when he dropped 50, it ain't no. Because Andrew Wiggins is in there. He
been
very consistent.
He number 2.
But if Curry dropped 30 to 50, that shit over.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
It ain't even
really like, if Steph dropped 25.
It's over. But I'd rather him seal it than that Andre Iguodala shit come up again.
I don't want him to leave no question.
Yeah, just do your thing tonight. Finish him off, and let's celebrate. I'm gonna celebrate. You know what I did on Bovado,
man. Oh right.
You know I'm waiting on the W. So. Yeah. I know. I hope Steve Kerr just said, "Let's end it. Let's win. Good night."
Yep, and we might get on here and yell for 5 minutes later.
Why not?
So,
but why not though?
If you're a Boston Celtic fan, I don't know. You might not.
We got a couple of them. We got a couple of them.
You might not want to tune in. If we drop a second episode tonight, don't tune in.
Know what I'm saying? That'll be rough on them. That'll be hurtful, and I don't want that to happen.
Nah,
we don't want that to happen, man. Nah, I'd rather we just bang, and then, you know what I'm saying, Clay may get off a little bit, and if Clay get off.
If Clay have his game, if it's Game 6 tonight and Clay is Mr. Game 6, if he goes off and do what we know he can do, 25 to 40 points.
That's what I'm about to say. Really, it's really like 25 to 45. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Because once he shoot, like,
once he start hitting.
By the way, bro,
like,
Clay,
damn.
It's a lot of bad shots you have taken this series.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God. I mean, I know you're great. I know you're all-time great. You most likely be a Hall of Famer.
Oh,
you got
sure.
you and Draymond Green got the most wins in playoff history, I believe. I want to say him duo. It's something like that. Him and Draymond got the best winning percentage. My bad, best winning percentage in the playoffs all time.
Damn.
Yeah. So all time great. You know, you let him, you give him the green light because you know what he can do in situations. I like Warriors win this year. They win it next year. I'm stamping it. That's me. That's what I'm saying.
If they win this year, they win it next year.
Yeah, because they ain't gonna do nothing but get better.
Breaking
They
news.
ain't gonna do nothing but get better. They gonna see the weak. They gonna see the weak shit they did winning the championship. They gonna get rid of the weak.
I'm just playing.
Hey man, do you remember that shit was a rumor 2 years ago?
I wish that would have.
Damn,
so bad. Because even with them injuries, Steph and Giannis would have just won last year too.
They would have won
last year.
Easy.
Steph and Giannis?
Last year, I think last year in the bubble year was the easiest years to win a championship in NBA history. Last year and the bubble year. Last year was so weak.
It was just everybody got injured.
It was too easy for Giannis. Come on, we saw the playoffs, and if it wasn't the Hawks, we knew Giannis was winning that.
Right.
And when the Hawks got knocked out, the Eastern Conference Finals, we knew Giannis would win.
Right.
And if the Hawks would have won, we would have beat Phoenix.
I think so.
So that year, the Hawks was unstoppable. Nobody can guard Trey.
No.
It was just that year for Trey to just be like, I'm a superstar.
Right.
But like I said, those years were the easiest years. This year is very competitive. I think if it wasn't the Warriors in the finals, I think Celtics would have had an easy dance with anybody else. Anybody else would have been easy.
Yeah.
They showed people, and the Celtics may be right back next year. They may get better. They may do something dramatic, you know what I'm saying, and pick up, because you got to think, their bench players is Grant Williams, Peyton Pritchard. You got to think, that's the bench. Mm-hmm. They got to the finals with that. They add Derek White. Late, too. Yeah. So you add another piece with Derek White on that bench. Marcus Smart done blossomed into a great point guard. They may be right back. I don't like Brooklyn next year.
They can easily be back.
I don't like Brooklyn next year.
We're going to have to see what Ben can do. And that's it. We got to see.
What if he never play again? It ain't even a what if. That motherfucker may not play again. Fuck what if. He may say some bullshit at training camp like his back hurt. That motherfucker may never play basketball.
I hope not. I mean, I hope he does.
It's not a doubt in my mind that Ben just may say, fuck it, I made so much money. They don't fuck with me anyway. I let Katie down. Do I really want to come back? His head is so... That's the way he's structured. Come on, bro.
Bro, Ben not... I know... Man, I don't think he that much of a...
I think he's green. I think he's so green. I think he's just one of them guys who's saying, you know what? I may let this shit go.
Nah.
Okay. All right.
He's too young, man.
Okay, bro.
Nah. Because it's not like he sucks at basketball. The motherfucker can hoop.
All right, brother. I'm telling you.
He just can't shoot.
Brother.
That's the only thing. He just can't shoot.
Brother. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Watch this shit. Watch how this shit work, bro. You gonna be like, damn, this motherfucker was right. Watch this. You gonna hate me.
But if that happens, then
you gonna hate me. And it sucks.
I'm not gonna hate you.
It sucks.
I'm gonna give you credit.
It sucks because the motherfucker is really nice. Like, bro, he's a top 3 defender in the league.
Yeah.
Can guard 1 through 5.
Every year. He can be that for the next 6-7 years.
Led the league in steals before he got hurt and James Harden ended up winning that year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Ben would have won that's still entitled if he would have played the last 10, 15 games.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know, it sucks. But I'm about ready to get ready for this game tonight. It's time to pregame a little bit.
For sure. But before we let y'all go, we're gonna talk about a little bit of NBA news and Hawks news first.
Go ahead.
Of course. So the Hawks are expected to be very aggressive in their pursuit for DeAndre Ayton
Facts.
this summer. I said Hunter because they also are looking to extend him long term. Hunter, they came on and said that news as well. But we're gonna talk about
Fans
Ayton.
not liking that.
Fans also not liking the trade news about Gobert. But the Hawks are looking to upgrade at the big position this summer, one way or the other. That's what it seems like.
But why not?
And I absolutely agree. I love Clint Capella, but the more we play with him, the more I realize it might be time for that upgrade at center. He's not really a threat on the offensive end. He's a great rebounder, great center. I love Clint Capella,
Clint, but he don't do enough.
He's not.
He don't compliment Trey enough.
Yeah.
Teams know the box and one Trey, and that box and one Clint is going to be in it. Then what's next?
He's not a threat there.
You give Clint the ball at the free throw line, and he's frozen.
He's not a threat.
He's frozen.
He's not a threat at all.
When Clint should be able to dribble 2 or 3 dribbles and be able to power back, I don't know, do something. He don't back down. He just look to pass it. Bro, you shoot free throws.
Bad.
What happens when you... So maybe you need to learn how to... The box should be yours. The free throw line should be yours. You need to be able to come out the free throw line and square up. No,
Ayton can do that.
And that's why they trading for somebody who can do it.
Right.
That's
because
why
Ayton makes us better. Because Ayton also is better back-to-back on offense. And he's also a better finisher around the basket.
Only thing I'm nervous about with Ayton is foul trouble. Playing against somebody like Embiid 4 times a year, or possibly have to play him in the playoffs. And Clint is the same way. Foul trouble hurts Clint. Or it ain't even foul trouble. Clint just may be just hurt.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell, Clint?
He hurt a lot.
Oh, my God. I don't even want to do Clint like that. I'm not that guy. I don't want to be that guy with Clint. But that's what Clint is giving us. Hurt tendency. And when he come back, he can't play like a full game, and he got to really get back going. And
right, no Yanka taking his minutes, and
I can't believe you, Clint. Like if you like I said,
he's not even finishing games for us.
I know
Onyeka was
in the second half of the season as well. Onyeka was finishing games for us. So I think right there they was already pushing Clint out the equation. Like, bro, we need to find out how we can win without him. But it really wasn't like he.
And
was
it wasn't
really,
looking like no big difference between Onyeka and Clint when they were playing.
I think Onyeka was scoring like 2 more points or some shit. Like it wasn't like it was a big like he can't play defense either. Not yet. They don't. He ain't really matured to play that defense yet.
Yeah.
So,
but he can get there, and I hope he's working on that shot.
And if he not, kick rocks.
But another big that's in the equation for the Hawks is
another good
Rudy Gobert.
I like both.
The 3-time defensive player of the year.
3-time.
I like Gobert as well. He's a better defender than all 3 of those guys. He 7-1.
He scored 12 to 18 points tonight.
Right.
And I think fucking around with Trey can do 18 points tonight, maybe more. I think in the East, 7-1 is a big deal. Especially when you can play 7-1. You're not fragile and you can't stay on your feet when it's time to block a shot and like you know what I'm saying, a troublesome big. That's what I call it. Uncoordinated troublesome big. Yeah. So I like the 2 options, and I'm glad they went at 2 good options, not a mediocre big. They went at 2 options that in the West are doing
every year. They're liable to be a top 5 center in the league.
Correct. Every
year.
And in the East, it can be way better.
And I think if Ayton got over here, he would be probably one of the best bigs in the league.
Top 3 big. It could be a top 3 big over here.
Yeah, most definitely.
Especially with the shot attempts he'll get. Don't have to worry about Devin Booker. Don't have to worry about Devin Booker.
Chris Paul
maybe giving him the ball, but Devin Booker not passing the ball. You know what I'm saying? So.
But those are 2 options. But a trade, I guess, rumor or if you will, the Hawks said that they could do a trade with the combination of Clint Capella, John Collins, Kevin Huerter, and a number 16 overall pick for Rudy Gobert. And a lot of the fans, at least on our page, didn't like that. And I think they didn't like it because they were just focused on the fact that the Jazz only listed Gobert. I think they would give away at least something else because it to me at least, it seemed a little lopsided. But I also wouldn't be mad if it actually happened at the same time. But I do think the Jazz will probably throw another player in there. And like we had a discussion over the phone, like we wouldn't mind taking the Jordan Clarkson with Gobert, and they can have that. You know what I'm saying,
bro? If we can get Clarkson, and I slick on Royce O'Neal too, it's time to rebuild Utah. Y'all ain't getting better. Y'all still exiting first round. Y'all can't beat Dallas. Y'all can't beat Dallas.
After what they just got.
Y'all can't beat Dallas. Y'all won't beat Dallas next year.
No.
Christian Woods versus Rudy Gobert will be a nightmare.
Luka versus the team is gonna be a nightmare.
Well, Brunson was a nightmare for them first couple of games without Luka. So, yeah. Jazz, it's time to rebuild. Quinn Snyder stepped down.
Yeah, he left.
Wow. He thought he was going to be Lakers head coach.
He left.
Well, he's not a head coach anymore. I would rather be a head coach than no head coach. I would rather be a head coach and find out if I can beat Lakers head coach before I'm not a head coach.
Right.
But my boy said no. Lakers went with Darvin Ham. I think that was the best candidate. I think him and Rasheed Wallace will get them going on defense. I'm liking the Lakers' future next year, even with Russell.
Yeah.
Even with Russell, I like Russell to play better.
Me too.
With a black head coach telling him, "Don't take that fucking 15-footer off the bank."
Right.
If you don't have a shot, pass it. If you sloppy, I'm gonna take you out. If you sloppy again, I'm not gonna start you. If you sloppy again, then we'll find you a new team. That's how you got to be with some players. I think Russell ran over Frank Vogel. I think everybody did, especially Bron. I don't think Bron can run over Darvin Ham and Rasheed Wallace. I think it's gonna be a little different around them woods, them neck of woods. I think stuff will be way different, and I'm ready to see AD next year. Already, he in the gym with a lethal shooter. Hey,
I love it.
I love it. Let's see it. Taylor Horton Tucker, what he gonna do, bro?
I don't know. I mean, but he can hoop, man.
They talking about trading him again.
He don't got no.
They talking about first rounder, blah blah. Bro, don't nobody. Bro, second round.
His trade value isn't there.
They should have traded him when people were offering him a top 20 pick. They did. They offered him. They said no. He was worth more. Well, what about him now? Is he still worth it?
He might be, but he's not valued at it.
I don't think.
I think Taylor Horton Tucker is going to. He had potential to be a great NBA player. He still has. He ain't even. He might be 21 years old. Bro came to the league super early.
With Bron, he won't develop.
With Bron, no.
That's what I'm saying.
Bron, he got to get out of there if he want to.
Exactly. He need to be talking to his agent because playing with Bron want to play with developed players who can knock down that shot now. That's why I think they should have just waited with Kuzma. Lakers just moved too quick. They moved too quick on everybody. Like, bro, Bron could have had a decent team right now. He could have played 4 or 5 more years if he would have had Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, if he still had all these players. Like, they just moved too fast, and it's biting them in the ass now because you don't have no trade value.
But they got a chip. They got the chip in 2020, and they gonna use that as their safety blanket for making those moves. But not when reality, y'all could have been a dynasty.
But not when people don't respect that goddamn that bubble.
I mean, they don't respect it, but a chip is a chip to me. I know everybody don't look at it that way.
Facts.
But, Montrezl Harrell, what you call him?
Lockjaw, dumpster jaw, refrigerator mouth, toilet mouth, especially toilet mouth. That was first before dumpster truck jaw. But people like dumpster truck jaw, so we won't fuck with toilet mouth. Toilet mouth funny too, though.
Yeah, it is.
Because he got that long, he got that bass.
Cruiser.
He got that, facts. Yeah, facts. I got that lockjaw.
in all seriousness, he's facing felony drug charges for
he's out of
having
there.
over 3 pounds of marijuana and vacuum sealed bags.
That's personal.
And a traffic stop in Kentucky. I mean, I don't know NBA players. Y'all NBA players. If you're gonna travel if you're gonna travel in a fancy ass car with weed, you be in the car behind it and let your partner like. Come on, you are a millionaire, bro. Like,
why do you gotta do it yourself?
Right.
I hate it for these NBA players.
You give your homeboy a couple dollars and be like, drive this car over here.
Bro. They don't think, bro.
I mean, damn, it's tough. I don't want to see any NBA players, no person, no brother, nobody, facing this type of stuff. I think he might have the money to beat this, but it's still like, why put yourself in this situation? What type of repercussions are the NBA gonna pass down to you? What type of suspension? What type of fine? Whatever the case may be, because I think this is definitely gonna be punishable. Well, it's punishable. I think he's gonna be punished, and we just don't know how yet. And we don't, I don't know. That's just a tough situation to put yourself in.
Yeah.
I hate to see it. That's pretty much what it is. I just hate to see it. But that's all the NBA news I got, except for one last thing. I guess we can end on Zion.
Zion is back.
Of course he's back, but the Pelicans are ready to offer him a $182 million extension over the summer.
And he already said he's accepting that guy.
Yeah,
and why wouldn't he? $189 million ain't played none this season.
All right, you got Brandon Ingram there. You got C.J. McCollum, Jonas Valanciunas.
Because guess what?
Herbert Jones. I mean,
even though he gonna sign that contract, that don't mean Zion want to be there.
Right? He can still.
He's signing the contract and lock in my money.
Yeah.
I can be in Nick. I can still be a Nick, and Randall may be a Pelican. Nick. Like
it might be a sign trade.
And that's what I'm saying. So him doing that not necessarily meaning, because usually folks' relatives usually know what the fuck they talking about.
Because they can still have Zion and Capella.
When Kawhi, uncle and them was saying Kawhi didn't want to be where he was, they wasn't bullshitting. And we thought, like, his uncle he don't know what he's talking about. Man, that man Kawhi was a goddamn Raptor. And then when his uncle said, oh, he won't be a Raptor this year, we was like, man, they just won a ring. Drake offered him the red carpet treatment. That man was like, I'm out of here. So relatives really be knowing sometimes. And Zion uncle is saying Zion don't want to, and I believe it. I truly believe he don't want to be there. But after the team's success in the playoffs, maybe he got to change of heart. Maybe, I don't know. I would if I know I'm playing again. I know I'm what 6'8", 6'9". My center's 7 foot. My small forward 6'9". I got a C.J. McCollum. I got one of the top 10, top 15 one-on-one players in the game.
Yeah.
Like, what else do I need? Then you got
enough to be competitive.
But you got a great, bro. I think
Green.
I think Jose should start point guard for the next season. That's just me. I think he could.
He could.
His defense is. If my point guard is locked down, can play 90 feet, bro, you may be a starter. Especially if the passing there, bro, you may be a starter. So we don't know how that lineup gonna look. I don't know. I don't think Herbert Jones is a starter in my book. I don't think he is on that team next year. I like him coming.
What about Graham?
No, I think Graham he done. I think
what happened?
Jose should be playing more minutes than him. I think he played better.
He was so cold in Charlotte
because in the East it's more relaxed. Their head coach was a relaxed head coach. They was fun. They wasn't winning games. It was fun though.
Yeah.
Shooting them damn threes was fun, but y'all still down 17 at the half. But that West is just competitive.
Yeah.
I knew Devontae Graham wouldn't go over there and be Devontae Graham like he was in the East. Just like Ayton averaging 16 in the West, maybe 22 in the East.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
he gonna come to the house and feed.
That's what I'm like. What?
He gonna
Trae Young was like, bro, you will get 25 tonight. And walk off, and that man had 15 in the first quarter off of goddamn lobs and ones.
Trey gonna be so
because that's what's gonna happen. Trey is going to dime him, he gonna have it
in
where
that second half he gonna drop 20 in the second half, and he gonna get his points too.
It's so crazy how Trey really can balance his game. Like I'm gonna get 5 this quarter,
I'm gonna
have 8 assists
first half,
right? That's what I'm saying.
And then I'm gonna drop 20 second half, and I'm gonna get 2 more assists.
That's crazy.
And have 28 and 10.
That's why, bro. Like people say, I don't think he that guy. Now I don't even argue. I'm not arguing with nobody no more. I just tell them go look at his stats. They say he played for the Hawks. I say, okay, well, your point guard can't do it.
Right.
Say your point guard put up 28 and 10. Oh, and be efficient too.
Right.
My point guard efficient with it. So, you know, and then he had horrible games in the playoffs because his teammates just couldn't get open and help him. They watching him getting double teamed, knowing he ain't gonna get out of double team with PJ Tucker and Jimmy Butler, but they still choosing to be way far apart. When in the zone, man, you put your best player in the middle who can score. Well, not Trey, of course, but you put Hunter. You don't put Clint Capella right there. Come on, brother. Or John Collins. I don't trust John Collins. I don't trust his game. They was just trusting him to make that jumper. Like, I'm not trusting that. If anything, I'm putting Gallo right there. Or Kevin Huerter. I love Kevin Huerter off the dribble. He's 6'7". It's so hard to stand in front of a motherfucker if he pump fake him and get past you. It's so hard to recover from that.
Yeah.
But the Hawks got to figure it out. Ayton over Rudy Gobert. I'm not mad if we get Rudy. I'm actually going to be a season ticket member.
I want Ayton more though.
Of course, but I couldn't be mad if we just.
I wouldn't be mad if we got Gobert.
If we said, you know what, let's keep our core. We'll trade John Collins and go get Rudy. Or John Collins and Clint. Because maybe they don't want to give up that first round, or they should. They don't play him. Or maybe they don't want to give up Kevin Huerter. I don't know. We'll see. Time is ticking. A trade has already happened.
Right.
Hawks, let's get it going. Fuck it.
Open the books up. Open the checkbooks.
Your owner already said he don't mind opening the book. Well, open that motherfucker. Let's get it.
Yeah. But y'all been tuned in to the Players Den podcast. It's your boy Wayne.
Tone.
And we out, baby.
Yes, sir.